Okay.
Welcome everyone. Welcome January 31st, end of the month. Welcome. This is your edition of Mentor Monday, Woman Empowering Woman, with our amazing platinum Gabie Daughtrey. And we are so excited to have this presentation today for you. I had been preparing for a few days what I was going to talk about with Gabie. And then Gabie and I decided we have to do it in different stages. And so today is step one. So what we're planning to do, I'll tell you in a minute. First, I'm going to introduce Gabie and let her say hi, and then I'll tell you what the plan is. So for those of you that don't know, Gabie Daughtrey is the wife of Dave Daughtrey. A lot of us know Dave. He's very tall and very loud, and he speaks a lot at the meetings, at the trainings and everything. And Gabie kind of tends to stay on the side, quiet. And then one day I said, wow, this woman has so much knowledge and she has so many tips and she has so many recipes and she does so much because she's been, number one, 22 years with For Life. And the other thing is she's a mom of five, an amazing wife to one of the most successful men in For Life. They have a team of over 1 million people, and they have been walking this journey for a long time. And so step by step, Gabie has been there climbing the Himalaya, like I said, on the quiet side, but she's right there beside him climbing this. So what better person to give us women tips on how, what, when, why, with who, and also to always keep the grace, the femininity, I can't say that word in English, and the composure that Gabie is so known for. So Gabie, let's say hi to our girls. Oh, I think we have a man too, our girls and our gentlemen that are here today.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for taking your time to be on this call. It is basically appreciated because Claudia and I prepare for this. And as you all know, when you do presentations, I hope you take something away from it that you can, use in your business. We're all here to teach each other and to know what works and what doesn't. What works for me may not work for Claudia or Jen, but you know what? We all share our ideas, and this basically is one of those times. So we appreciate your time, and don't forget, you still have time to go on your social media and remind your prospects and your affiliates to please join on the call if they can. Even if they're making dinner, they can still hear what we're saying. I know sometimes I do that. I'm making dinner and I'll jump in on a call. No one knows I'm on it, but I'm on it. But it's always nice to take a little bit of that information and apply it to your business if you find it useful. Anyhow, Claudia, go ahead.
Yes. So every Monday, we have Mentor Mondays in this same Zoom room. But every last Thursday of the month, we have been hosting a special called Woman Empowering Woman. Why? Because we want to be able to empower you to have some ideas that it doesn't mean that it doesn't apply to men, but it just means that, there's some things that we actually do better. It's actually a lot of things that we do better, but we can use those skills in our business. And so For Life, just like many other network and direct selling companies, we have so much that sometimes we don't even know where to start. So we try to start showing everything and then we get confused. So I thought this year, Gabie said to me, we need to help the woman make more money and make more money with the business, with the sale of the product. We need to help them also be creative and also have something that they can always talk about, that it's easy for them. And so when we make it complicated, then the business becomes scary. And network marketing is not supposed to be scary. We already have something called a job. Jobs are scary. If you have a job, you know what I mean. I think most of you still have a job. I had a job and I was petrified every day. Number one, that I was going to get laid off. Number two, that I wasn't going to meet my plan and that my boss was going to be upset at me. And number three, that I was just going to run exhausted, which is what was happening. And I had a child, I had a baby, and I worked for a great company that supported women, but I still was a slave. Like, that's what I did. I was like, slave to the company. And I had every morning to wake up and give those numbers to my boss. And I was afraid. I was so scared all the time. I was scared. And why was I scared? Because they would scare me. They would say, if you don't have your numbers, you're going to get a letter. That's how they kept. And I don't want to say anything bad about that company. It was a blessing to me. I loved it. I'm just setting up the mood here that's the job. You're changing time for money. So if you have a business, and again, a business is also if you have a profession. So we've talked many times. I put Bansi as an example. She's a lawyer. And I think Ernest told me she was in the health industry. I think she's a doctor. So when you're exchanging something that is your passion, helping people as a doctor or as a lawyer, you're still I don't like to use the word slave, but you are to your clients, because if you don't show up to open your business, if you don't show up to meet up with the commitments that you have, which could be the judge or it could be the hospital or wherever you're working, if you are a cashier at a coffee shop, you still have to show up. If you don't show up, you don't get paid. But the worst is that you may get fired. So, or you have to go and leave. Like, you have to ask for help from the government if the government gives you help. So that's where direct selling and network marketing come in. And companies like For Life are great because you are your own boss. So if you work a little, you make a little. You work a lot, you make a lot. You do. But the thing is, and this is going back to my initial idea, you have to make it easy and fun. And if not, it would be a job. And who wants to be in another job? So if you're inviting a friend to join you into a party or joining you into the business, it has to be fun. And they have to see that you are having fun. They're not going to join you if you're stressed, if you are sad and that the business is not growing and people are leaving and they don't stay. You can never complain about these things because that's the nature of the business. All you need to do is continue to figure out what you like and what your social group likes. So your friends, the people that you hang around with. So parties have been a big thing with network marketing companies because who doesn't like a party, right? What we have been preparing with Gabie for this year is that we're going to do a lot of them. So we're going to educate you and teach you on how to do different kind of parties, and then we'll do one. And so what I mean is we'll organize one so that you can invite your friends as well. So that's what I was planning to do today. And I thought we're jumping into the ocean before jumping into the tiny kids swimming pool. So the first thing we said is today we're going to prepare the girls. We're going to prepare the girls to have the things ready so that they can start preparing with us. So that's what we have for you today. Are you excited? And I want some people to give me some hearts and some, thumbs, and maybe take off your camera, show me your thumb, or write me a text. Good, Nancy. Thank you. So let's start. I'm going to share my screen. And you can take some notes if you'd like, or you can have a book ready. Just because this is personal. This is just some ideas, but they will become personal to you. So you'll say, oh, I have a great idea. I can do this. So I'll lead, and then Gabby's going to give us some of her best tips. She's given me many. And so I'm going to give her the word when I know she's got some great, great stuff. So here's our beautiful Gabie. Why is Gabie perfect for this presentation? Number one, like I said, this is not a man's business. Network marketing, you need to remember it's a woman's leading business. 73% of the industry of network marketing is led by women. So never let anybody tell you that this is not for you. In fact, this is more for you than anything. So Gabie is a great example, which means men are very successful in our business, but 71% of women lead this business, which means most of the people that join a network marketing company as a full-time or part-time will be women. So you have to find out what women want. Now, why is Gabie perfect? And I purposely actually cut off Dave, and I did this to show that there's men that are very successful, and most of our men, you know, Juan Rosado, Angel Molina, and Dr. Ogina, they're all men, right? But then most of their team will be women, and that's what we forget. So I want to empower you to remember that this network marketing is for women. You don't have to have any education. You don't have to have a university degree. You don't have to have even any writing or reading skills. We have many women and men that do this business that do not know how to read. You do not have to have any computer skills, because everything is done for you. But if you can only pick up the phone and ask customer service to help you, they will do it for you. So even if you don't know how to read or write. Now, let's go to why a woman. You can do this with children. And that's why Gabie said, even if you're cooking, and I have said it many times, this is the only business where you can actually go to a meeting and have your child in one arm and be cooking with the other. What other, can you take your children to your business, to your job? Fancy, can you take your children to court? And Ernest, I think you said you were a doctor or in the health industry. Can you take them to a surgery or to see a patient? I don't think so, but I can do for life with my child. And in fact, that's why I do for life. I focus on women because I can take my child to school and I can pick him up from the bus and I will see him grow and not see him from morning to night be working and come home. Now, Gabie is a great example. She raised 5 children, 2 of her own, 1 of Dave's, 2 together. I mean, that's like a whole blended family thing. Gabie raised 5 children while they were building their huge network. And she was always there for them. And she was always there for Dave. You can be a great wife. You can be a great mother. You can be a great daughter. For those of you that don't know, Gabie and her mom are best friends. They have a great relationship. You cannot have a relationship with people if you can't even talk to them, if you're stuck in a job or maybe 2 or 3. So this is why Gabie is the perfect person for these kind of meetings and trainings. So today the topic is virtual and home parties. And so why virtual? In Canada, we can't even go to a restaurant until, today they will open up again, but we can't even get out of the house because I can't even go to a McDonald's or a coffee shop and have a coffee sitting down. Home parties, if you're in a country where you are allowed to meet, then this applies because it has always worked well, the home party. But now we're switching into, you can do it virtual. You can do it with people around the world, but there will be differences on the parties. And so we'll touch on that subject, okay? So 6 things to remember. So this is what we're gonna touch on today. Number 1, prepare. Number 2, invites and samples. And number 3, how to set up for the party. Number 4, enjoy, educate, and learn. 5, closing and how to book the next one. And 6, your follow-up. So let's talk about prepare. And the first thing is you need to know what kind of party you want to have. You want to have a hand party. So like, you can teach people how to do some of our easy scrubs and massage on the hands. Maybe you are not, if you don't know how to do facials, do not get into doing facials unless you can have the collaboration of somebody. But you can always do a hand massage. If you don't want to touch people's feet, you don't have to do a pedicure, like a pedi spa. But if you don't mind, everybody can touch their own feet and you show people. Now, if we're virtual, definitely that's how you can show them, right? Use the power of collaboration. Collaboration means, and this is where I got really excited about this. I have one of my leaders, I was just telling Gabie, that the universe, you open up and universe brings, right? I was already preparing with Gabie for this. And one of my leaders said, I have a spa at home, I want to start doing parties. And I said, wow, this is amazing. So you find somebody that already has a spa and you ask them. Gabby will tell us in a minute her story about the doctor that she does the facials with, because this can be actually a person that you can sign up. Now, will they do the parties at their place or not? Maybe. Will they collaborate by giving you the how to do it during the party? For sure, because it works for them. Collaboration means you get somebody to work with you, they get customers, you get customers. It's called a cross promotion. Now, the next thing is, again, what would you like to show at your party? You have to decide, would you like just a hand party like the one in the picture? That's the easiest one. That's why I posted it there. Or would you like a feet party? And what are you going to need? And you need to make your list of things that you're going to need to order. Now, face, I talk about face when it's a facial. So it doesn't have to be the full 7-step facial. It can be one of the masks for the lava mask. And if you don't have aqua in your country, which I think in this case, most of the call is Africa and North America, then it's easy. But let's say that we had somebody from Colombia. They don't, no, Colombia has aqua. Well, anyway, Bolivia doesn't have aqua. Then you get creative. And that's where Gabby is going to give us a tip. What if I don't have aqua? Is one of the questions. So Gabby, prepare for what if a country doesn't have aqua, what can they do in their face and with what products? Lips, Gabby was talking about this. So maybe an easy how to make a lip gloss, not lip gloss. Oh yeah, she does lip gloss too. How to make a lip gloss or how to make a lip scrub. Hair is a little more complicated, but we do have hair products and we have also just how to do a massage on your hair. And a detox party, again, that one is also a little, I can help you with that, and weight loss party. So those are more about how to prepare food, how to prepare smoothies, how to use our detox. You need to remember what is your targeted audience. So would you like it to be your friends and you can have 3 or 4 friends, or would you like to open it up on Facebook and open it up on WhatsApp and do a call out to a lot of people, or tell your friends to invite a friend? And so some ideas I got was, and this is where Gabby was telling you last month, you can make some money not only through network marketing. Okay, let me get, I think it's Florence here. Not only through your sale of product, but you can actually charge a little for, or a lot for organizing a party. So you could sell yourself as a person that does bridal parties, or what do you call them, the pre-bridal parties, like the 5 girls get together or the 10, and you can be the person that makes a care pack for each of the bridesmaids. Or you can do a teens spa party, or just for friends, or maybe for a couple. You're going to teach, I remember in convention, they taught us that you can do and teach people how to do a massage. Now, again, remember, you don't have to do this. You can find a professional massage therapist and you can collaborate with her. Hey, we're going to promote my essential oils. You're going to teach how to do the massage online, and we both win, because you will get people together, their people and your people. And you can do just a me day. A me day is, and this is an idea I got from reading, is let's say Gabby, she's my friend and she knows that maybe it's my birthday, or maybe maybe somebody passed away in my family and I've been feeling down, and she wants to give me a gift. So people could give you as a gift, like a gift certificate. And so I would call the person and I will say, Gabby, your friend Gabby gave me your number and you have a surprise. You have a 1-hour me day where I'm going to pamper you virtually, and I'll show you how to do the virtual part. Or if it's a person to person, then it works as a referral. And so that was the gift for a friend, personalized spa at home. So the next step is to order. Once you have set up what you want to do, like, are you going to do lips or feet or aqua? What are you going to do? You order your kit, or you order your products that you're going to need for you to show and enough to sample. You get set and you program the date. you prepare the sample packs. You prepare how you're going to sample them, how you're going to send them. Are you going to drop them at the door? And again, this goes back to preparing, because if you're going to do it in your city, then you can just mail them locally or drop them one by one. If it's 5 people, it's going to take you maybe a day to do that. And how are you going to package them so they look very professional? So this can be very big, because once you do one, your friends can refer you. Now I'm going to give Gabby the word so she can talk to us about how to prepare, and only about how to prepare. Gabby, what are your ideas on this? Mic off.
Okay. Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever it is you are at the moment. Well, first of all, I would start by preparing on your appearance. Okay, look professional. Wear your for life pin. Represent your company. A lot of times people ask me what the different pins. Before we used to have these little rhinestones. Now we have these colors, since they updated our look. But look professional, look clean, your nails, your hair, your skin. When you look the part, like you look like you use the products, or your skin looks nice, your hands look nice, people will tend to say, wow, whatever she's using, I want that. I mean, Claudia, don't you agree with that? But, absolutely. Yeah. But look the part. Secondly, do a little bit of homework. Like this lip scrub, okay? What do you need in order to do, let's say, either a home party or a virtual party? If you're going to do a virtual party, make sure you email your participants this list so that they can order whatever they need in order for, to have the materials disposable of the day of the party. And if you're going to invite people to your house, make sure you order enough for them. Now, your materials are going to cost you money. You're going to order little containers for lotion. You're going to order probably some roll-on bottles. You're going to order, there's all kinds of sizes. You're going to order probably, all kinds. I mean, really, if you go on Amazon and just put sample bottles or packaging, or put, just put all kinds of stuff in the heading for samples. You're going to have a bunch of different things that you're going to probably just buy a few for your party, because actually it can add up. But also the participants that are going to go to your home party in person, I would assume the affiliates would pay a fee for that, just to not give you the whole expense. And personally, I would not charge the prospects. Okay, this is something that they're bringing your prospects to you so that, hopefully they'll sign up. So you want them to take home something really neat. But obviously the affiliates, they should offset the cost of the materials, because it can add up, like I said. And even if it's just $5, they can take home a nice lip scrub or whatever it is. I made this one. It looks really cute. They take it home. Maybe they take one for them and one for a gift. And you could put on the back what it is, and maybe the recipe as well. And these little punch cards. I use a little punch card maker thingy here. And you could actually print off a label, the round label with with the ingredients and what it is, and place it on the back of this card, and on the front just put lip scrub. Maybe you can make another sticker for the front, make it look really professional and really nice. but
Can you show it again? It's just because I had the big screen. So there we
oh,
go. Sorry,
so
yeah, I just
basically
realized.
this is what the packaging looks like. Make it look really, really pretty, you know? And this is what they'll take home with them, maybe 2 of them for $5. I mean, these sample things are really inexpensive. But I mean, I have so many ideas on how to make make these spa parties. We could be here all day.
She does. And I'm telling you, we're going to share them all. And like I said, we don't just want to share. We want you to start today preparing what kind of party you have, because you have access to Gabie to give you more ideas, or to maybe you say, Gabie, what do you think about this one? And you can post it on the group that we have for Telegram, or you can post it on the Facebook page, the Woman Empowering Woman. So okay, idea number 2. So Gabie, here we go. Now let's talk about, invites and samples. So again, Gabie was already jumping into the second one, which is great, because what you want to do is you want to first of all decide if you want to do a home or a virtual. So you need to decide, you know what, I can do it at my house. It's your house. And like Gabie said, prepare. Don't be ever embarrassed of your house. Your house can be a humble house, but if it looks nice and pretty, it helps people. Remember that your idea is to just show. You don't want to go with the idea of how many people I'm going to sign up or how many people are going to buy. When you give this as a gift to a woman, you will receive so much in return, because even if the person didn't buy anything, she will be your ambassador. She will say, I have a friend and she has the best creams. You see what I mean? So if you're giving that gift to a woman, and think of the woman like a woman that is tired, she's been taking care of her home, the kids and everything, and you invite her to this party, and for 1 hour, you're going to transport her into something that she has never experienced before for free, like Gabie says, because really the other members, or the people that are with you, should help you cost out the party. But let's say it's your first one and you're paying it yourself, and what you want to do is you want to visualize yourself giving a gift. And so when you're giving a gift to someone, that comes back in return 10 times, because this person will talk about you, about the experience that you gave her, about how knowledgeable you were, about how prepared you were. She won't say about how your house was small, or you don't have nice furniture to sit in, or anything like that. And if it's virtual, even less, right? Because they're not even seeing anything. Think about what you're giving them, that everything else will come back to you. Make a list, invite everyone. Now, where I would be careful is you should decide, and again, you've got to decide if it's going to be a teenagers. And so every friends party, first your friends and family, or man and woman, because men can all, since we're doing a lot of different parties, transformation parties and detox parties and, couples parties, you have to decide what you want to do. And then you create an invitation and you send it out. That's why you need the list, because you need to make sure that you have your emails and that you have the addresses correctly, or that you're going to send it through WhatsApp. And you can also create a Facebook group. It helps a lot, because then you can post reminders, and then people can actually post pictures before and after. And so the invitation and the sample is important. Use professional little pictures that you find. So I found that, you can do also funny names. I found something that was spectacular, like SPA, spectacular. But then there's also a lot of free printables or free, you're like, oh, I don't know how to use the computer, or I don't know how to make an invitation. It's very easy. Like, now with with a little bit of help, and if you need the help, we're here to help you. You can create a card in 2 minutes. like this. And I made this one. I did make this one. I put this one. So you see, you take a picture from the phone, you say virtual face party, and then you add the date, when you're going to have it. If you're going to send them out, I found this one. I thought that was really cute, but a lot more complicated. But remember, this is about the memory. This is about what will stick and stay. And these people, they're going to refer you to their friends. This is not about what you can sell at that party. This is about at the end, and I'll go to that at the end, about the person asking you, can you do one like this for my friends? And you will say, of course. And that's where you can actually charge. Either you give her what they call a hostess gift, which is you give her a gift for hosting, but you start charging for other things. And you'll make a lot of, again, sales in return, things like this. This is how the network marketing industry for beauty companies has moved for the past 50 years. Okay, so sorry, let me go back because we are still in samples. So Gabie gave us some ideas of the samples. So Gabie, I lost the picture I wanted actually. 1 second, I'm just gonna go to the, okay, these are some of those ideas Gabie was talking about. This goes in invitation and setup, which is kind of like, you need to prepare. What do you want to buy? You want to buy some bowls. You want to get some towels. You want to get some of those. This one's a little girls' party, and then the other one is a pedicure party. As you can see, everything is nice and professionally set up. I want you to notice how these people and the pictures I've chosen have rolled up the towels. And the things, they have a bottle of water, but I want you to notice that in this case, each of the bottles on the picture on the right have a little, Gabie's so special. She would do something like this for sure. The bottles are marked with your party's name. So if you chose Glamour Party or Spectacular Party or whatever name you chose that is fun, you can actually have those in a label, in the bottles of water, in the samples, in the towels, everything marked. It just looks so adorable, don't you guys think? And for the buckets, you can reuse them. So you can choose two things. You can keep them and use them in each of your parties if you're doing them at home, or if you're doing virtually, you can drop them, but you can sell them. Or if you're giving them for free, again, that's where it can run a little bit more. But again, to start, you can do with 3 or 4 friends, make the money on the sales, and then reinvest. So it's a business. It's, it can become a business. I'm just going to go to the pictures and then go back to the notes. Some more ideas that I found. Decorate with flowers, decorate with, these packs were the ones that Gabie was talking about. So if you make, they call them, I have to write it, they call them a self-care gift box. What I have found while I was doing the research is that you can actually sell them. So again, another business, because once you start posting this on your social media that you're having a party, people, if you make it very pretty, people are going to say, oh, I want one for my friend. That's so pretty. I don't even want to go to the party. I just want one of those packs, because you can advertise the packs for sale, which was what Gabie was talking about last month. Make your For Life business an extra business. You can make different incomes. So here in this one, I think it may be a hair party. Oh no, I remember it was like it was a sleepover. That's why they put the brush. But you can choose different products and just put them in a nice basket. That was my idea to show you. And once you put them in a nice basket, you can sell them for Valentine's Day, sell them for Mother's Day, sell them for birthdays, put them on your Instagram and just sell them for people that want to give their girlfriend a gift. You don't have to only put For Life items. You can put a Numi body lotion. You can put anything you have. And for example, you can put a tea. And so you can just then buy a little teddy bear and 2 nail polishes and a nail file and make it a pack. So you don't have to be stuck with making it just a For Life gift basket with a lot of For Life items, because it can bring the cost up. But you can make the baskets cute and then sell the baskets. One of our goals, Tiffany Carnell, she does a lot of this in her team. The one on the left, I really like. It's got 3 items. I think it's for little girls. So you can make little, Gabby just said it, little loop bags for birthday parties. And Gabby was teaching us how to do lip glosses, but you can Google all of this. And again, Gabby's going to teach us again. We're going to have more meetings where she'll actually show us how to do it. But this one was more of a general one, which is maybe how to make some soap with that essential oil and some lip balms with the essential oils and everything we have, or the lip scrub with Rio Vita sticks and essential oil. She was teaching us this last time, if you remember. If you missed the meeting, then you don't remember, but she was teaching us this. And then add the little eyes are actually one of those little things to, I have one here to show you to when people go to sleep or relax. And what else did I choose here? Oh yeah, this is to remember that Gabby had spoken about the lip scrubs and to show what she was showing, but you didn't see it because I had the big screen. She was showing you those little containers. That's what she was showing us, but I forgot I had the screen on. Now, in this case, please don't follow this recipe. It's actually Vaseline with Kool-Aid. So Gabby was teaching us to do the same thing, but with Rio Vita sticks, which is a lip scrub with Rio Vita sticks. And it tastes so good, right? A little pair of socks with a fit. If you have the spa line, like we do in Africa and North America, you can put the feet product and then make a little nice cute tag. If you're doing it at home, I thought it was really cute, the one on the left, where if you have 10 friends coming, how are you going to do 10 friends at a time? You can't. So you can make sections. You can make a mani-pedi for 3, a facial for 3, and hair and makeup for 3. And you can find your friends, one that knows how to do hair very well. They can do a little massage on the hair with essential oils and coconut oil that we have. Or I even use, I have very curly hair, so I use a Numi in my hair. It's very good for my hair. I put a Numi in my hair, believe it or not. And the facials and the mani-pedi, anybody can paint anybody. I mean, we're girls. We learned how to paint our friends' nails since we were little. But it's more about the scrubs that you can do in their hands, and they can do it in their own hands if you don't want to. Now with COVID, people became but you can always show them. So if you already have a nice team, you can organize this with 3 of your leaders and each one can handle a station. If you're doing it virtual, there are some ideas. You can just, Mondays is mani-pedi day, Wednesdays is facial day, and Fridays is hair and makeup. And then you open your Zoom room every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. or in the morning or every Saturday, whatever you want, as if you were a shop. And then you wait for people to come in and learn from you. And again, on the little pods, I really love how they marked it. You can start branding your own name. I love that Jessie now has Coach Jessie. So now, Coach Jessie, everybody can have their own brand. Let me just go back here for a second on the notes. Oh yeah, essential oils. When people come in, you should have your house smelling like our essential oils. Don't use somebody else's essential oils. And then you can have little towels and the drinks. You can use our tea, nicely served, and you can serve it hot if you are in a cold country, or you can serve it cold, or you can have a Rio Vita sticks. And definitely never serve chips or anything that is not healthy, because we are a healthy company. And now it's almost time for Gabby to give us some of her tips on this. Prepare, like she said, make it look professional. Everything about Gabby that I know, she makes it look perfect. Like Gabby is the example of how things should look. If you're going to show it, you better show it nice. If not, don't show it. But again, just putting some cucumbers on people's eyes can be a form of well, Gabby can teach us that. She's better than me at that part. But just the setup, I wanted to show you here the setup. And if you have the mud mask from Aqua, do not take it out directly from the cup. Just make sure you buy little containers. And again, I'm just going to stop here to remind myself that we're talking about virtual as well. If you're sending it virtually, you can actually send the mud mask in those little containers that Gabby is showing us. And you can send all the creams step by step. You get the 7 creams, and you can send a little sample by mail or drop it at the door. And when the person receives the set, you better have packed it nicely and beautiful. And it's just the samples. They can either get them for free or you can choose to sell them. I've had people from other companies try to sell me the sample kits, and they cost $5 or $10. It doesn't matter, just to pay even for the, not even for the product, but for the containers. But they get it nice. It's received like a gift. So what happens is that person is going to, if you invest good in the first one, that person is going to want to come to the second one, is my point. And when you serve the food, again, serve it in something that right now it's recyclable. Like I like those little cups that look recyclable, but they don't have to look recyclable. You can put something that looks nice around them. And you cannot send veggie sticks on the mail, obviously, but I love the avocado spread that they put here in a little bit. It's fun and cute. But what I did love, and that's why I put the one at the bottom, the yogurt parfait, is that you could send by mail or drop at the door a little sample of, our Pro TF, and some yogurt parfait, just a little bit of a healthy granola cereal, so that when you are at the virtual party, and a sample of the tea. So you can send the tea and Rio Vita sticks, depends on what what you can afford. And the day of the party, people can prepare their Rio Vita drink, or they can prepare their cucumber lemon drink. And it has to look like everybody's at the same party, even if it's virtual. And yeah, so now we're going to let Gabie talk on this subject. She already did a little bit, but just if she has any finals on setup. Gabie, anything else on setup? And then we go to educating them. I'm just going to stop the share so we can see your face. Oh, mic off.
Well, everything sounds amazing. The only thing I would ask them to do if they're going to do a home meeting and they're going to come to your house is, if you do not have a stand-up mirror for everyone, maybe you can ask them to bring their own. That way they can see what they're doing. Because, I've been pricing them. And yeah, I could probably go to Target, that's a store here, or Walmart, or even the 99-cent store, what we call here. It's only $1. But you can buy most of your spa supplies at the 99-cent store. I'm not sure if they have 99-cent stores in your country, but you can buy most of your stuff there. But I would recommend that this is your business. This is if you're going to do a frequent spa party, I would probably invest in at least 6 mirrors, just to have enough, and only invite 6 people. And the setups that Claudia showed, make it really pretty, really nice. Take the time and brainstorm, make it look pretty, make it look presentable, because obviously you want your affiliates and your prospects to come away with an impression that, wow, I want to do this, or I want to buy this, and I want to do this similar. Another idea for Valentine's Day, like Claudia was saying, you could sell your products, is if you can take the Inumi skin, the Inumi hand lotion, which I love. I have one in every room in my house. The foot cream and the volcanic mask, and maybe even the milk mask, and do like a little packaging. And basically you sell it either retail or wholesale, depending on what you want. And message your coworkers that are men and send them a picture of what they're getting for the price. I mean, come on. They're supporting your small business, and they're getting an amazing product line, okay? So advertise, tell people you have these packages available for Valentine's Day, you have these packages available for Mother's Day, you have them available year round for whatever occasion, not just those two. Because once they start using our products, they're going to want to become customers. And I cannot do without any of our products. Real quick, I wanted to show you guys something that I am doing for my family. Okay, so I go to the 99-cent store, right? This is another spa idea. But I buy these little packages of baby wipes. There's 72 wipes, okay? These are small enough to keep in my car, okay? So what I do is I mix a container with maybe half a cup of alcohol. I use 91%, but you can use 70%, okay? So half a cup of alcohol, and then I could either put, because my hands get so dry with the, excuse me, with the hand sanitizer, you can add a little bit of either vitamin E or your carrier oil, coconut. You can add maybe, I would probably add 10 drops of each, of either this or either this. And then I put maybe 2 drops of our T-Force, if you have it, okay? And if you want to add a little bit of nice smell, you can add perfume, okay? So it's got alcohol. So you can add one of your, maybe an old bottle of perfume you don't use, just to make it smell good. And I would add probably, I don't know, 10 to 20 squirts of this, okay, sprays. Then you would mix it up in a container. It can be a cup, you can mix it up, but mix it up really good. And then you're gonna pour it inside your wipes. And you're gonna leave them in your car or in your house or anywhere you want to do that. You wanna use them, like me. As soon as I get in my car, I take out a wipey and I wipe down my hands completely, my steering wheel, and then I throw it away. But what you're gonna do is basically, you're gonna make your own wipey sanitizers, okay? And because they're only 99 cents, I mean, sometimes the same amount of hand sanitizers can cost you here $8. And if you can make your own and teach other people to make their own, believe me, you're gonna have a fan club. And that's one idea. I know, Claudia, I'm getting off the grid.
No, it's not off, it's perfect. No, this is where everything I've given you, I just got out of Google. But what Gabie gives you, she gets out of her creative mind. She's a creative. I always say, wow, this woman should have been like an artist or something. And she is, because she makes handmade jewelry that it's amazing. So nope, you're not getting off topic. That's exactly what you need to keep giving us, because this is where we get the ideas.
But this is a very inexpensive gift here in the US. I mean, you go to the 99-cent store, this is 99 cents, and then maybe whatever you use to make it is another 50 cents. So I mean, maybe even for Valentine's Day, you can give your coworkers each one of these and say, you know what, because I care for you, just know that I'm doing these spa parties and that this is exactly what I make at my spa parties. Stuff like this, ideas. And if you would love, I would love for you to come to my spa party. So this is kind of an engaging way of telling them, hey, I've got something, I've got ideas that I use with my products, and it's something they need. It's not something that they don't need. Everybody needs hand sanitizer at this time.
Gabie, repeat the products. Jesse's asking you if you can please repeat the range of products to mix in this gift. So everybody take note.
Okay. New package of baby wipes or hand wipes, whatever you can find. But baby wipes works great because they're baby wipes. I mean, they're easy on the skin, right? Then what I do is I add about half a cup of alcohol. Any percentage is fine. I use 70. If you can get 90%, I use 90% because that's what I bought. I use half a cup. And then I use, if you can add probably about 10 drops of your coconut oil. You can use vitamin E oil. You can use any kind of carrier oil you like to use. Okay.
I have a question, Gabby, but do you, so I have a, let's do it. So I have these wipes right here. I also like baby wipes just because the hand wipes burn my hands. And I'm in Canada, which, makes it even worse. So I have the wipes. Do I add the products? Where do I add them? Directly into the
right. You take
wipe?
yeah, you take a like one of those little funnel things. You use like a little funnel. You can use a little funnel, or you can use like a thing you can pour, like when you do your gravy, something it's easy to pour in this little hole. And then what I do is I take the product and I kind of tilt it. So when I'm pouring, I'm not pouring this, obviously. Let's say that this is the glass container. I'm kind of doing this and then doing this and then doing this. I'm kind of like making sure that all sides of my package is getting diluted with the mixture. Okay. So I'm kind of measuring it. Let's say this is my mixture. If I'm not using a funnel would be easier. You can also get that at the 99-cent store. And you're going to use your funnel a lot. So if you can invest $1 on a funnel, get a funnel. Okay. They sell them everywhere, but that's basically how I'm doing it. So back to the carrier oil. You're going to use about 10 drops in your alcohol. Okay. Let's say this is the alcohol. I'm going to put 10 drops in there. Then I'm going to put, if I want, I can use my T-Force. I can use maybe 5 drops, 10 drops. It just depends on what you want. And at that point, you can start pouring it inside your wipies, okay? But if you want to have it smell nice, you can add perfume, okay? Any perfume you want. And I would add probably 10 to 20 squirts, depending on how strong you want that to smell. I wouldn't want it to overpower because T-Force is in itself it smells nice if you like it. So, experiment a little bit because you may not like the smell of T-Force with your perfume, or you don't have to use T-Force if you don't have it in your country. You can just use the perfume. Believe me, after you're done with this, with the 70 to 90% alcohol, you're not going to have any, probably 99.9% germ-free, okay? So the T-Force is just a perk that if you don't have it in your country, excuse me, use your perfume to make them smell nice, okay? And you can also use that for your hand sanitizer, which I have another idea for. I have so many ideas. We're out of time, but let me just go to this one. Did you all get the recipe before I go on?
If they didn't, we're going to post it on the groups. So just go ahead. Don't worry, because I will make sure that we post it on the Africa group and we'll post it on the Telegram group.
Okay, real quick. I started making this real fast because, I wanted to have it ready for right now. But I found these little lip balms. These are the great sample size. They're about the size of my thumb. And these would be great also to engage people for your next home party. But what I did is I put a little bit of lollipop flavoring, okay? So if you make candy like I do, this is how I came up with this. You take a flavoring of your choice, and you can buy this like at a craft store, okay? How to make lollipops, but you just buy the flavoring. And you add maybe 2 drops to it, like I have here. Then what you do is you add maybe 1 drop of, if you have T-Force in your country, you can add 1 drop of T-Force. Okay. 1 or 2 drops, because this one got 2 drops. And then you add your carrier oil, which is basically your coconut oil. And you fill it up to the top. Let's say you filled it up already. I personally like vitamin E oil, but if you don't have it, you can use coconut oil, okay? The thing is, we need to utilize our products into our samples or into our spa products, because that's how we get people to buy them, right? And like I said, you can sell these. Or like Claudia says, you can sell these. Then you're going to cap it after you've poured everything you want in there. You could even add a little bit of glitter if you want, but it's edible glitter. And then you cap it, and then you shake it up really, really well. Okay. So once you shake it well, you clean it off really, really well. You clean off the container because it's going to have residue of what you just did. So it's kind of going to be oily. I would recommend you wash them, but you have to put a nice label on it, okay? And it can be either handwritten, hole punched. You could actually cut this one a little bit and put what it is with some tape so that you remember what it is. Because sometimes I make my roll-ons and I don't remember what I made because I make so many. And like I said, I don't have time to show you every single one. I've got probably 20 different recipes right now. But I make all kinds of recipes for whatever reason, for whatever skin problem or, you know, just to sample out. So this is a lip balm, okay? And you could give them out for present or sample and just let them know, you know, that you give, you know, I guess a spa party would be good. If you're planning to do more spa parties, that's basically, I mean, I don't want to say the name of the companies that are known for spa parties, Claudia, but isn't that how you guys do most of your business? Is through, you're muted.
Yes.
I mean, you can take a segment, a small portion and address it to basically your coworkers or your lady friends or your affiliates. Let's focus this month on making stuff for our spa parties. You know, you could even Google it, like Claudia said, Google recipes, or go on Pinterest and look up things, and then do your own spa parties or ideas.
I'll take over while Gabby, you take that. Okay, let's
that's fine.
Since we're out of time, like I promised you, it's not the only one we're going to do, but we also don't want to miss the Valentine and the Mother's Day. But you can do this any time of the year, any time of the year. I think most of you know, and if you don't, I used to be a district sales manager. So for the corporate level, for Avon, which is the beauty company, and all they did was parties, party. And so Mary Kay and all the beauty companies, they don't have as many products as we do. And if they do, it's different. So all they can do is parties, and it works well. Like, you know, there's this MLM company that has only nails. They do little stickies on nails. And that's all they sell and all they do. Now the cooking companies, all they do, home parties to show you how to use their pots and their things for the kitchen. Home parties, virtual party, home party, because how else are you going to show the product? And now with the pandemic, it just makes it so much easier because you have access to so many more people. So I don't want to go over too much over the time, but I do need about 10 more minutes. But what we're going to do is, because I don't want to rush through it, I'm just going to, like I said, we are planning with Gabie. We're still planning, so we don't have it. We don't want to do it in 3 weeks, because we normally do Woman Empowering Woman every 3 weeks. So the last Thursday of the month. So what we might do, and I don't want to take over the Mentor Monday, because I also want to have Dr. Regina and Alberto and other people, so that it's not only a woman's. So we might have to just open up even for this February month and March, which are the stronger months for women. And why? Because it's Valentine's and it's Mother's Day. And like Gabie said, and she hit on something that I forgot. So thank you, Gabie, for that. This is the great month to sell to men. So even though it's a woman's month, well, you know, women like Valentine's, women like Mother's Day, but the ones that should be giving the gifts are men. So your target for those little care packs and those little, you know, cute setups. Gabie was talking about this, the foot spa. I would go as simple as selling 1 foot cream, and then you go to the cheapest or closest store to get 10 files, 10 little Pumex rocks, you know, for your feet, and a little towel. And if you pack it nicely, that's a gift. And you go to 10 men and you say, I have this gift. You can give it to your girlfriend. You can give it to your mother. You can give it to your sister. I have 10. You buy 1, it costs this. You buy 10, I'm going to give you a discount. So again, you have so much, because they don't think we like gifts. So, okay, let's go to this part right here.
Yeah, you can even go and message them like if your friends' husbands are looking for something, message them and show them a picture of the gift, what you made. And believe me, men will buy it. They will.
They will buy it. They will buy it.
It's a short month. It's 28 days.
They will buy it. Trust me. They need to buy it. They need it, because you can sell it on them. You say, are you going to get, like, seriously, another year where you don't give your wife something that she will need or want? Are you going to go buy a little card at the end and get her upset again? No, you're going to buy something that she wants, that she needs, that it's good for her immune system. And then you make a picture, like Gabie said, of 1 or 2 and say, which one do you want, number 1 or number 2? And you can, I used to teach this. I used to say, you make 3 price points. And so you say, if your wife is a, you know, inexpensive kind of wife, you can give her the one for $10. And if she's a fancy lady, you better give her the $100 one. You know, you can make different values, and it does, and you can only make it and take a picture of it, and then order it. But that's why you have to do it fast, because with our company, I think in Africa, some of you may have access to the store, but if and you can take the money ahead of time, because if they want $100 gift and you don't have the money to invest, you say, oh, sorry, you might have to pay me ahead of time, or 50% to make it.
If it's Valentine's Day, gosh, just buy the whole Aqua line.
Yes.
Or the whole Inumi line. The whole thing. I mean, gosh, we are so worth it. Okay.
Yes, and they get too cheap. And so you want to remind them. And I'm sorry for the men that are here, because again, this is a woman's meeting, but they forget we want a gift, and it's like once or twice a year. Well, maybe more, because we have anniversary and birthday, but it's fine. We do so much for them throughout the whole year, right? So make sure you remind them of that. Okay, 5 more minutes. And again, I'll just kind of rush through this one a little bit. And what I'll do is on the next one, we'll go back to this part, because we have so many things to show you and we're out of time. So enjoy, educate, and learn is more about, you don't have to know how to do the massage. You don't have to know how to do the facial. A lot of the times you can just sit in a kitchen table and explain the product. That's it. Oh, listen, this is what the product is for. And you show one of the 4Life videos. 4Life already has made the videos for you. If you remember, the Aqua has like a 12 or 15-minute video, and you can show it by segments. You can say, let me show you step 1, and then you stop the video. What do you think? Do you have any questions? Let me show you step 2. And what happens is, if your upline is in another country, you can do the meeting 3 ways. So the upline can be on Zoom, you can be with 2 or 3 of your lady friends, and you can have the video explaining, or your upline will support you with this. And you got to educate people of why they need the product. It's not about you making money. It's about why your product can fill a need that they have. Just like Gabie said, make sure you provide the things before the party, not only at the party. If it's a home party, yes, you give the flyer at the party. But if it's a Zoom party, you want to make sure they have already the link. You want to make sure that they have the material that they need while you talk. Then they have that material of what the mud mask is or what it's for, what the bath mask is or what it's for. The part about learning and from them is because we talk and talk and talk, and we don't ask questions. You want to make sure you're asking the questions of what they need. So yeah, and I know Jessie and her team do a lot of this, which is what is happening in their skin, what is happening in their hair, what is happening in their body. And I'll tell you why. When you're asking questions and you're professional, you're opening a customer profile for each of these customers, they feel like you care. They feel like you're giving them service. You go to the doctor, you want to make sure they learn everything about where the pain is coming from and when it started. So a lot of the times, and this is where For Life fills all needs. And again, Dr. Regina, he is like, doesn't get tired of teaching us this. What happens is that if you have a customer with really bad skin, it's not a skin problem. It probably is a problem from somewhere else. And what happens is that we need to find out if that person needs a detox. And so you're not only selling an aqua cream to fix an acne that is out of control. You want to start with a detox. And this is where the customer profile works. You're going to sell them on programs, on packages, on immune system. Why is and this is where Dr. Gina has trained us for years, over a year at least, on every single topic: psoriasis, eczema, and you name it, loss of hair. And a lot of the times you're not just going to sell an aqua. You're going to say you have an autoimmune, there's something happening, or you're stressed. We're going to go with renewable, or we're going to go with, I forgot the one that for the anxiety. We have like 3 or 4 that are for stress and anxiety. So that's where you want to control the stress levels. Or again, just bad eating habits. So you're going to put them on NutriStar. You're going to put them on ProTF. You're going to set up a nutrition program for them. And again, that's where you partner up with other people. This is learn, set up, professional setup. And again, you can do an essential oils party. You make it look pretty. Your own setup should be very professional when you have yours. Get order forms ahead of time. So what I mean with get ready an order form is you don't want to scramble through the website. If you did an essential oils party, you're going to make your own form for each of the essential oils so that the person only marks 1 or 2. So it already should say essential oil lemon, I don't know the names right now by heart. But if it's an essential oil, you should have your list with your 6 or 8 oils, the coconut. And if you're in North America, you have bracelets and necklaces and all kinds of fun things. If it's an aqua, you want to have one for each of your aqua products. So you say, how many mud masks do you want? Oh, I want 1 for me, 1 for my sister. Perfect. 2. So all they need to mark is numbers. You don't want your client to be doing the homework for you. If it's virtual, they should have it already in their pack. It should be, again, in their pack that you sent ahead of time, so that when the party's over, you're going to say, okay, let's see what you need. And let's pull out, or let's take out that email. When I sent you on the email is form number 3. You got to be organized and look organized. And for follow-up, Gabby's favorite, and I'm going to let her close on this one because that's her favorite. You don't get a sale unless you actually follow up. And again, because remember, you might not get the sale right there. You were only trying to show, you were only trying to sample you. You are the one that is selling you. So follow up on the order, if she did order, or follow up on the party. Did she enjoy the party? Will she like to come to the next one? If she did order, did you like the product that you order? How is it working for you? If she didn't buy, or if she did, doesn't matter. Say, would you like to have a party for your friends? And then sell the party. Say, I actually do these kind of parties. You can get a gift for giving me 10 of your friends' names and I can organize it, or you can organize it. You know, you get a $30 value gift. Or if somebody wants to give it as a gift with the packs, you say, or if you want, I can organize one and it costs $200 to organize it for, you know, 5 or 10 of your friends. You do your numbers. Again, if they don't want to do any of the above, you simply say, would you be so kind to support my business, add small businesses? I will be the best hostess, and can I get 3 referrals from you, please? Because, you know, I am the best. And you already showed it, so there's not a lot that you need to show about why you want to get those referrals from them. So Gabby, you can close up with follow-up, and I'm just going to stop sharing so we can see your beautiful face, and we are done with this segment. Oh, Mike.
Thank you. You know, we have so many ideas, and we're only coming up with these ideas because we know the power of why we need something. I'm at a point in my life that if I don't need it, I'm not going to buy it. Even, you know, I'm not a spontaneous buyer anymore. I'm not, because I've been doing spring cleaning these past 2 years, and I've been throwing away so many lotions, so many just things that I'm like, why did I buy this? Because it was a spontaneous purchase. Okay. Customers, people, affiliates, we don't buy it unless we need it. And we need our products. Honestly, we need our products. I mean, I think that if 4Life said we're no longer going to carry our Inumi lotion or our Spa Inumi line or our aqua products, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to invest just the eye cream alone, the one I wanted to buy before aqua came along. It was $160 just for one eye cream. I could buy the whole set for that much. And it's better, and it's amazing. So we need to have a why. Why do our customers, our prospects, our affiliates need this? And I mean, 4Life is always coming out with amazing products. Okay, they really are. I mean, this latest one. I mean, we've had one, I think, one every 3 months. I mean, gosh, we have to attend convention. I'm getting off track here, but we have to attend convention October of this year. And I was told by corporate, we're not going to have any more product launches because we're going to have a few more at convention. So also, you know, there's these products that we have, we need to let the world know, okay? Let the world know. And I mean, I also have ideas on how to give a sample of, I would put chewables in here. This is a little package, and you could probably mail them out if you can. The chewables will work best for samples because it's something they can taste, they can see, they can benefit from, especially if they have a sore throat. I mean, there's so many ideas that Claudia and I have, and you know what? I welcome your ideas too. So if you want to get involved in one of our calls and show us how you're doing something that we haven't thought about, I welcome you for that too. So anyhow, like I said earlier, it's a short month. It's 28 days. So you know what? Valentine's Day is just a couple, today's the last of the month. So yeah, Valentine's Day is a couple weeks away. So I would recommend definitely to get your kits together and sell that aqua set, sell that Anumi spa set, because every woman and even men, you know, for Father's Day is worth it. So thank you again. Dave and I love you. And I guess we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.
We'll see you on the next one. I'll try and see if we can fit one more before our next Woman Empowering Woman, which is every last Thursday of the month. That should, you know, be 3 weeks away, but I'm hoping that we can do one more in English. Before that, I will notify through the groups. So thank you, Bansi. Thank you for co-hosting, and my other friend from Ghana, where did she go? I think she left for now, but I know it's late. So thank you for staying. It's 1:24. Goodbye, everybody from Canada and from San Diego. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you.